What is up, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. So this is going to be different than my usual video. So some of you may have already known when you tried to purchase something from me a couple weeks ago that I actually had COVID-19. And I figured I'd do a video on what it was like. So my brother had it first. Excuse me. Anyways, and he tested positive on August 18th, 2020, and then the next day I tested positive on the 19th. We were in quarantine for 10 days, and my first symptom was a slight cough. It really wasn't that productive of a cough, but it was noticeable, and generalized weakness. I dismissed the generalized weakness just because I'd just gotten off a 12-hour shift and thought it was just because I was tired. But the next day and then the previous days after waking up and feeling the same way, it wasn't so that I wasn't so weak that I couldn't get out of bed, but it was noticeable. And then I think on the third or fourth day is when I lost my sense of smell and taste. The weird thing about it is that you could hold hard liquor up to my nose and I couldn't smell it at all. Or bleach, couldn't smell bleach at all. What was some of the other stuff we tried? Hand sanitizer. Usually, when you smell hand sanitizer and it gives you that like burning sensation or like a tickle in your nose, I didn't get that at all. I could close my eyes and you could put anything in front of my nose and I would have no clue what you were putting in front of my nose. That lasted probably about 2 weeks maybe. I do have my smelling and taste back. It's definitely not as strong as it used to be, but I can now taste things. And I'm filming this on September 20, I think it's the 22nd or 23rd today. I did have diarrhea for one day, but just because it was the one day, I'm going to attribute that to something that I ate versus COVID. I never had a headache. I never had a fever. Nothing over 99.2 or 3. So I guess like a low grade fever, if you even want to call it that. But I had the sensation of shortness of breath, but my SpO2 never got below, I think it was like 96, 97. So, and like I said, I think that was just a sensation of it, not actual. And that only lasted a few days. Something that I did notice after the 5th day is that I had a constant burning sensation in my nose that was like, the only thing that I could really relate it to is like if you go to a swimming pool and you accidentally inhale some of the chlorine water and it burns your nose a little bit, like that's what it was kind of like, except I only noticed that at nighttime, and I'm not sure what caused that, but that is something that I had. So overall, I think after the 5th day I felt fine. But of course we still had to stay inside or not go anywhere. But as of right now, my brother and all of our families all healed up from it and just feel just fine. So this is just what I wanted to document of what I experienced with COVID. Like I said, it's the only real lasting effect was the sense of smell and taste, which I do have that, but like I said, it's not as good as it used to be. I don't know. I could definitely tell that I was sick, obviously what led me to get tested, but I don't know, it just didn't affect me that much. Then again, I'm also 20 years old, and obviously I'm not in like super healthy condition, but I'm not in bad shape either, so I don't know. Anyways, guys, so that was my experience of having COVID, and just wanted to document that and share with you guys. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. I guess if you have any questions, I'll try and answer them. I don't know. I'm not too educated on COVID, really. But, anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up, and have a nice day.